Hello! Right, I thought I'd do a mailbag. In fact, it's, sorry, nearly went wrong there. It's two mailbags, 2 bags of this from TEMU. I wanted to see what TEMU was like. Was going to buy a lot of other stuff, but I did find that eBay on some items, even though TEMU was sort of advertising 60%, 40% off, you could find quality stuff that's very similar for a cheaper price. So the first thing, this was ordered on the 17th of September and delivered on the 23rd, and this is a box of brass copper washers. Yep, that's what they are, and they look fine. I can't see anything wrong with that. Pull out the packet, throw the packet over there, turn it up the other way. Ooh, oh, I see, they've put bubble wrap on the inside. That's quite handy as it happens. Right, before let's get a magnet and just see if there's any steel in these coppers. No, to be honest, I think they're copper. They are copper. Great. Why did I buy copper washers? Good question. Maybe they'll come in handy. It's about the best answer I can think of. I'll put them there. That box of copper washers was £3.70, which I thought was a good price. Looking at what else was available. Now, here's a little box. I need to get my knife out, and we'll slice along here. And, well, we need to slice one end, don't we? Don't need to slice 2 ends. Oh, maybe don't me cup over. Now this should be something for the car, and that's our magnetic tray. Now that's quite a hefty knife. Turn it upside down. Oh, good. That means when I'm working on the car, these are textured. So, sorry, these are textured. They're not metal. It's sort of like a hard rubber. It's not really a hard plastic, but that's great. And when you're working on, well, car, anything, and you don't want to lose your screws, I'll leave that there just in case I need it again in a minute. Then it's all held nicely, and this was £5.98. All items I bought them free postage, so I couldn't find this one cheaper on eBay. To be honest, I was going to get a circular one as well, but the circular one was cheaper on eBay. That metal, I mean, I don't know, it's not going to be stainless. It's folded over at the edge there, but for holding little screws and things, either when you're working on electronics or on your car and you take a nut and a bolt off and you've got it balanced on your wing or somewhere other that's metal, you can put your bits in there, and even if it falls off, the nuts and bolts stay there and don't go flying all over the floor. That was the reason for that. Now, what's the next set of items? Right, now TEMU's packaging doesn't really consist of anything other than sticking it in a bag and taping it up. This was ordered on the 16th of September and delivered on the 22nd, and again I did a gotta watch what I'm cutting here, because I really struggled to stick it all in this plastic bag. I'm sure there's a few items here which I thought I'd purchase for a bit of fun. Again, for the car. Pardon me. This little item is handy. I'll have to go out and see if it fits, of course, but it's supposed to go on my cheap old hydraulic jack, trolley jack, and it has a groove to go over the jacking points, and I really need a direct line. I tell you, these problems that keep coming up, I'll tell you, I'll put a head torch on. Ooh, massive whiteout. Well, just for this item, you can see there what it is. I had hoped the hole in the bottom would be bigger, but that'll do. Oh, a head torch I use, and there's this one. It's a rechargeable one, and you can make it so it goes on and off when you flash, and it's great little item. I think I bought that because Big Clive said they were good years ago, and that's why I got that. Now, I also purchased razor blades and a razor, because I haven't seen these twin blades about for a while that fit in a razor. I've got different razor heads that are the same, and this was about £1.40, so I thought better give it a go. Another car item. We're going well, we're zipping through this. A wobble joint. Okay, it's not a what's it, I can't think of the word, 90-degree joint. It's a wobble joint, so you can put it on, turn it, and it will wobble about like that. Oh, see, pretty, isn't it? Half inch, half cut. Most of my tools are half-inch drive. Should have gone for 3/8 maybe. Not this, I mean 3/8 drive, but I could get one of these in 3/8 as well. It's chrome vanadium. Says so, so it must be, mustn't it? Says so on there. Got a nice locking ball point, and it's got a little dimple inside. That's handy. I'll put that there. Alright, I'll put it back in the bag, because I'm a bag freak. Right, that's that. Yes. More car stuff. If you're looking for electronics, yeah, it's going to go a long way. But these are little plastic rivet things. I was trying to see what size they are. There's 10 pieces, but I haven't got the size on there. But they might come in handy. I've paid pennies. Alright. I've got these quality microcrops. Let's see what they're like. Must eat all mine. I don't know if anybody else's must eat them. They're very light. They're 10-inch square. And they're 28%, 80% polyester, and 20% polyamide, whatever that is. But I knew they would be odd in that respect. because they're just cloths for wiping things. Yeah, and they were cheap. And lastly, middle switch, burst irradiation, living storm waterproof, USB plug-in charging, middle switch, one button. And I can't read what the product advantages are. I don't know if anybody else can either. But it's a torch, basically. Well, we need all those things to say. Oh, strong light illumination, pierce the darkness, wide irradiation range, and higher penetration, pierce the darkness, stable optical performance, telescopic lamp cap, can change the aperture size, and it says long range, high brightness, high power. This was quite cheap as well. Oh dear. Right, there's ubiquitous, very cheap USB charging cable. I haven't seen one. Well, I have seen them thinner, but I'll say, and this is all plastic, which explains why it was so cheap. Right. Telescopic bit. That's a telescopic bit work. Twist, push. All right. Okay. Right. That's it on beam. That's it on its widest. At 8 inches from the wall. Let's just see if I can see. Oh, and you can see the chip inside on the wall. And does it click off? Right, it goes to dimmer, I think. And it does the so it's bright, dim, flash, end off. Doesn't come with a lanyard, and there's no piercing for a lanyard. There's the USB socket down there, and there's absolutely no weight to it. I mean, it has no weight at all. I should imagine the cell in there must be about 100 milliamp hours. I might open it up to have a look. Did I see a screw under there or something? So, that probably is a screw under there. And the top half lifts off. Should we ever give it a go? What sort of screw do we think that is? Huh? I'll have a look with a light that I got, which is really quite nice light, and it's whatever that says, Sky Multi or something. But this one is a really nice torch, and it's heavy, and it's a Phillips. I recommend this one if anybody knows where to buy one. And it wasn't expensive, it's rechargeable. It lasts a long while when it's been recharged as well. But this one is absolute dingbatty, cheap, nasty, horrible, and do not buy it. And it's a total. Let's see if we can see if it's got a 18650 in it, or let's have a look. Just check there's not a screw hole under there. Okay, so nah, that's just a pretend quality thing. Now then, screws undone. Just check for other screws. No other screws. The little waterproof bit's fallen off. Right, so the screws out. That's there. I should usually put that in my little metal tray, but I won't. No, it's not going to come apart. But I can tell you right now, we'll spend some time wrecking it as a separate video, I think. Once I get to chance. It doesn't seem to want to come apart easily. It will most probably need what Big Clive would call the jaws of death, or something similar. That'll go back in there. Right, what do I think of TEMU stuff? I think like most of these online shops, you're going to have to do a lot of digging. Ignore reviews and just try and examine what you're buying as best you can to check what you got or what you're ordering is of the quality you think it is, and if it's too cheap and it really is most probably crap. This crap, absolute rubbish. If you went out in the dark with this and went for a longish walk, you'd end up not knowing where you were because it'd be pitch dark because the torch won't light anywhere. So the razor, I'm going to try and use this. Well, I use the razor blades, and sorry about all the crackling, but that's what it's wrapped in. As I say, I'm not too worried about the quality because it was £1. I think £1.48 or £1.20. It has a little jaws that open up. Oh dear, it's all tin and plastic, and these are the razor blades, and I will give it a try out. And if I end up all bloody on my face, I'll let you know. But if not, I think it's for £1, £1.50. You wouldn't get 6 blades for that. I think they'll be okay. And the razor handle isn't too bad. Okay. Yeah. This was a good buy. This was a good buy. So those two items, I think I got a good deal on. Oh, and the tray. The other items, including the cloth, I think came out of a Christmas cracker type style, if you know what I mean. That was a value of them. That didn't go in there. Oh, I put the wrong thing in there. I put the washers in there. Why? I don't know. I think I'm getting old. Well, in fact, I don't think I'm getting old. I know I'm getting old. Now I am going to have to open the other end. Because that was not for the washers. That was for, and of course they won't come out because they're tight in there. Right, that was really for this thing, I think. Maybe not. Yeah, must have been. That came well packaged because that was in a box, in an envelope. That was just like that, in an envelope. And so expect stuff broken. It's delivered by every, or what, Homer, whatever the delivery firm is. I was going to say whatever the delivery company beginning with H was, But I then remembered it was Hermes, and it's now, I think it's called Every, or Either, something. Anyway, that's it. That's the end of this video. I hope you weren't too bored. Oh, and of course I didn't have to do a voiceover. And yes, there's some part numbers for my Freelander, prop shaft and bolts, etc. Well, that went well. Oh, and one other thing. Do not forget, I have one. Don't forget, like and subscribe and comment. I have one of these buttons that everybody else has in the world from China. Bye.